Well, everyone, the Samsung Galaxy S24 has just been announced and released. I just pre-ordered it. This is the Galaxy S23 I have in my hand, but there's still a lot of overlap between these two devices. I kind of wanted to showcase what some of the differences could be. Now, the big difference here is that you're getting a lot of overlap. You're essentially going to be getting the same size display on both of them, which is going to be very interesting, basically around the same size. But I thought the Pixel 8's display was going to be bright at 2000 nits of brightness. The Galaxy S24's display is going to be around 2600 nits of brightness. So that right there is a pretty big difference. That in and of itself, I mean, that is a very, very big difference in and of itself, in my opinion. There's also another big similarity here. The Galaxy S24 and the Pixel 8 theoretically are going to last around the same amount of time. So the S24 is probably going to be giving you, I mean, from what Samsung says, 7 years of security and OS updates. Same thing on the Pixel 8. So I'm going to be very, very interested to see how both these phones compare from that perspective, because I really do feel like these two are very, very good, interesting phones. But how are they going to hold up in the next, several years, 7 years on top of that? I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Now, there's lots of AI features built between them. Google actually teamed up with Samsung and brought over a lot of those AI features into this device. So that's going to be something interesting to see how these phones are going to hold up from that perspective. In terms of the bodies, I mean, the S23 and the S24 are almost the same type of build, but you're also getting, I mean, the curved side on both these phones, but the S24 is a completely flat side, so keep that in mind. The backs of these phones are going to be similar though, so you can kind of get an idea of how both these phones will look from that perspective, because there's still a little bit of overlap there in my opinion. I would probably tell you though, the display and the camera is going to be one of those areas that might be better overall on the Samsung side. The cameras, I would say, on Samsung are always going to be better. You're going to be getting better capabilities, 8K capability on the Galaxy S24 with more AI enhanced features from what Samsung is telling us over something like the Pixel 8. So that might be like another minor thing to keep in mind. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, but it is something small to kind of keep in mind from that perspective there. On top of that, I will tell you the price of the Galaxy S24 is going to be more than the Pixel 8 in the brand new market. So that might be something that might be a turnoff for some people. But regardless, I feel like both these phones are very, very good. But I think the S24 might be the better one, as far as I can tell from the few things that I know about this device. Once we get it in-house and test it, I'm sure there's going to be more things we're going to find. But in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.